Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me here. I want to go over a couple things with you. I was reading yesterday in the news, and I started to film it yesterday, however I've been kind of busy. Read the headlines. You guys may have already saw this. Omicron wasn't what they were hoping for. And so now it says a researcher in Cyprus has discovered a strain of the coronavirus that, I'm sorry, I chuckle because it's just, okay, that combines the Delta and the Omicron variant, right? Can anybody guess what the new name of it is? Deltacron. It sounds like some type of transformer. We're moving on into like space odyssey age. So now we have Deltacron. And I'm not laughing for anybody that catches it, because I know there have been people that have got COVID, and depending on your health, it can be like any other infectious disease. If you get pneumonia or you get the flu and you have underlying health conditions, it's not good. But so when is it ever going to end? Down some key factors that we are in roughly 10 different crises at the moment. Not 5, not 2, not 7, 10. I'm just going to read these briefly. Energy crisis, the COVID crisis. They call it refugee border. I'm going to call it a legal border crossing crisis. Monetary crisis, China crisis, the bond crisis, labor crisis because more and more people are losing their jobs. Can you believe Thursday's numbers? Climate crisis, transport supply chain crisis, food crisis, fertilizer prices, and the farmers are being affected because we get our fertilizer apparently from Europe, and the prices of fertilizer has skyrocketed. Not even doubled, not even tripled, not quadrupled. It's just skyrocketed. Like hyperinflation for fertilizer. Well, fertilizer is what farmers need here to grow the crops, right? So there's going to be a food crisis. It's coming. More and more people are seeing the shortages at the stores. It's like maybe you go to this store and it seems pretty good and everything's stocked, and then you go to this store and it's not. But what this question is, there going to come a day when you go to the store and it's out, and you go back a couple of days later and it's still out? So if you're not getting your preps in line now, getting things that you need now, what is going to be down the road? You can't think of, oh, I've got enough for a month. That's not going to be enough. If we're going in the direction that everybody, and it's not just me, it's everybody on the tube, and investors know it, bankers know it. Why do you think they're stockpiling gold? Because gold is used to reset the balance sheets. That is the only asset that can reset the bankers' books. Not Bitcoin, not fiat currency, gold. So that should tell you something. Peter Schiff, watching his Bitcoin and gold debate. It's very, very interesting. You might want to check that out. Find it back again, and I'll link it down below. But yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. So I bought it about a month-ish ago, somewhere. It's this little guy right here. If you can see that. It'll focus. The food saver. This little thing, this is the rechargeable base right here. And it wouldn't look like it does anything. Like, you have to charge it a full 24 hours when you get it. These, right? You can get all different sizes. And it has a little thingy here. And I'll try to do like a demonstration after the end of this video, just so that you guys can see it, because I did use it for my blueberries. You need to start thinking ways to preserve your food. Yes, you can buy them at the emergency food buckets, the freeze-dried, and the canisters. I use fruit on the daily, every day. That's how I break my fast. I wake up and I eat fruit. So for me, fruit, I need to have a lot. Will there become a time when probably I can't get fruit unless it's grown off the trees? Absolutely. So You need to take that into consideration. So what did I do over the weekend? I went for a hike, got exercise, got fresh air, got sunlight. I went picking up some more ammunition, and I came back and I bought 2 more magazines. And what I did is I sat down and I filled the magazines. So these babies are ready to go with the hollow point. And then this one, it's clear. Then I have one in here, which I do have more. This one is clear too. This one over there, out of the way. This is a brand that I really like. It's not sponsored, by the way. None of this is sponsored. It would be great if I was sponsored, but no. Is the Theranosite. All Theranosite stuff is top notch. Like, I kid you not. If you don't own Theranosite stuff, I recommend getting it because it's really awesome. My dad was huge into it, and all this is here is the headlamp. Looks like that there. Oh. But I have all different like flashlights of these, and like this weekend. And what I'm trying to tell everybody is don't sit and not take action. We are going into some really crazy times right now. We don't know what's going to be. So many more people are out of work, and it's not going to be good. 2022 is not going to be good. 2023, and I don't even think 2024 is. I think they're trying to implement the Great Reset, and it's basically, I don't even know if I can say this here. I really need to start making videos for Rumble because I just need to watch my P's and Q's on here. They don't like certain words, but I think it's just, we're in for some really dark times. Not to sound like Brandon, but it's just when you look at the way the economy is going, you look at the way the world, everywhere you look, it cause it's on. I mean, their government has ordered shoot to kill the protesters over there. Things are unraveling all over the world. And when China is telling their people to stockpile food, you know there's something serious coming. There's been writing smeared all over the wall. When we had the market collapse in 08, there was not that much warning. Maybe people way up at the top, like some investors knew, but everybody else, they didn't know. The city of money is dead. Like, there's no movement right now of money. Zero. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up because I don't want to take this too long. But what I'm trying to tell you is to really get food and water and medical. You know, when you want to think of medical, people think, oh, I got tourniquets. Oh, I got, stop bleeding. I have, suture kits, stuff like that. Antibiotic cream. But you need to think about everyday things. What if you get, you're sick to your stomach? Do you have something that you can take for that? Do you have some electrolyte? Maybe like keep Pedialyte in, store that up. Do you have Tylenol, aspirin? If you take that, do you have extra medications? You might want to sit with your doctor and and discuss it. Whether they'll give it to you in advance, probably not, but it's worth a try. And if you're a diabetic or your medication requires refrigeration, do you have an alternative backup for that? So these are things that you really need to think. So it's just things like that. Sit down and really examine your what you have in your preps and what you're still weak on, because we're all still weak on stuff. And everybody should be preparing not just for SHTF. People live in climates where it's snowing and they lose electricity, or a tornado like in Kentucky. Here in California, we live in an earthquake. So you have to really take that into consideration. Natural disasters is what I'm trying to say. And you can't rely on the government to come and feed you or come and save you. if SHTF happens, is there going to be medical doctors to treat the injured? No, there won't be. And if there are, there'll be so many people that they won't get to you or your loved ones. Take a CPR class, you know, learn different things now while we still have the opportunity. And I'm just going to leave it there. So I will include the short demo of the Food Saver. I will link it down below. You can get that one. I got mine off Amazon. It was like $49, so it's $50. But it did come with 4 of those bags that I showed you. If you just want the Food Saver and buy the bag separately, you can do it that way as well. So I wish everybody a wonderful and great start of their week as we go into the week. And I just want to say, you know, God bless all of you, and thank you all so much for being here. And it means, really, it means a lot to me, and I mean that with seriously all sincerity. Take this time to do quick shout outs. I wanted to shout out to Revert to Means. I'll link his channel down below. He talks and discusses the economics, and he vlogs and shows, you know, what's really going on in the economy, the stores, the shortages. That will be down in the list below. In Prepper 1, I get a lot of great information from him. Being said, I'm just going to wrap it up here, and everybody stay well. Be safe out there, because crime is escalating on the daily, and it seems like nothing's really being done about it. So just really keep your head on a swivel when you're out, because we are in very serious times. And until next time, God bless you.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I just wanted to show you this really quick while I was in the kitchen. It is the Food Saver, and it comes with these bags here. If you can see it here. You get 4 with this, so it is the most handiest little. And then it's got this little hole here. Just put it. You guys can see that. I freeze like a lot of fruit into the deep freezer, especially like when I find it like on sale. That's pretty much it. Super little handy thing. Totally didn't even see that. But now it's completely vacuum sealed. Super cool.